and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is all about planning and budgeting. I have such a hard time with that word, budgeting. Anyways, if those are topics you are also interested in, then please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you along on this journey. Today we are going to be setting up the month of October and the budget for October and the first week of October in my Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom. I am using this kit from my Etsy shop. This is Haunted House. It features like this cranberry color and pink and green and black. I love this spider web. I think this is the most beautiful spider web I've ever seen. I love it so much. So my concept for this kit was like an old Victorian house which could be considered haunted. I was trying to make Halloween beautiful. That was my goal with this kit. And I am using, so that's the whole complete pack minus the meal planning page because I just don't need it. I never use it anymore. And then I did grab this add-on. This is the 5th week add-on because I will need that for my budget setup today. Okay friends, so really quickly I wanted to let you know we are going to be doing a drawing for this workbook today. I did a drawing in last week's video, but the winner never contacted me via email, so I gave her a whole week to contact me. So today we're going to do another drawing. So you want to stick around, that's going to be coming later in the video. Okay, so I'm going to start by getting all of these stickers laid down. I'm going to do this part to music and then I'll be back and we'll set up the budget. Hello friends, future Jennifer here. So before I play some music, I did have a question from a viewer that I wanted to share with you. I'm sharing it with you because I wanted to see if you guys had any ideas for her. You guys always give me so many good ideas. You're much better at thinking outside the box than I am. So here is her question, or here is her message. I just purchased the digital copy of the Budget by Paycheck workbook. I have it printed out and am anxious to start using it. We get paid at the beginning of the month and pay all bills at that time. We have a total of 26 monthly bills. The workbook only has a space to list 18. Ugh. Any good ideas on how to do this without making a mess of my book and still keeping everything straight? Thank you so much. Okay guys, if you have a suggestion for her, please put it in the description box below. Okay, now that we have it all set up, let's just do a quick flip through. So we have our budget and cash envelope pages. I don't know about you, but I think that this kit is beautiful. I love the way it turned out. I think it's so pretty. And then we have the 5 expense tracker sheets. Okay, so let's set up we're going to do a whole month budget for most of our fixed expenses, which are covered by David's paycheck. He's paid once a month, and his paycheck covers most of our fixed expenses. And then I also do a budget week to week for our variable expenses using my income because my income varies. So starting with the main budget, let's do that first. So this is for the month of October. So we have David's paycheck, and it's nice because he's always paid the same amount. His is fixed, so $21.28. Okay, and then I'm just going to copy down the bills that we pay with that really quickly from last month. Okay, so let's take a look at our fixed expenses. So we have 2 types of fixed expenses. We have debts and we have bills. For us, the difference between a debt and a bill is a debt is eventually going to be paid off, where a bill is always going to exist. So for example, mortgage will eventually be paid off, so that's a debt. State Farm, which is our car insurance, we will always have to have car insurance, so that's a bill. It's important to me that I separate the two because when I go to close out my budget at the end of the month, I do have a category for debts and I have a category for bills. So it's 2 separate categories in my budget. Okay, so for our mortgage, it's $13.35. State Farm for our car insurance is going to be $133. We do 2 streaming services at a time. So the 2 current streaming services that we're using are HBO and Hulu. So I have HBO as $17. MetroNet is our internet service, and that's $97. Google Fi is our cell phone plan. This is for service for 2 cell phones, and it's $52 a month. Hulu is $17. Well, actually, I don't know. We just started Hulu last month, but they didn't charge us last month, so I still don't know how much it's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be something close to what we're paying for HBO. Ames, that's our City of Ames bill, which covers our electricity and our power. Wait, our electricity and our water, because electricity and power are the same thing. So electricity and water. And then SUV, it's our car payment, it's $118, and our student loan is $73. So let's add all this together and see how much that is. $21.16. Okay, so we had $21.28. Our bills are going to be approximately $21.16. This is pretty accurate, actually. So we should be pretty close to this. So it's going to be a difference of $12. We're still going to have $12 left over at the end, hopefully. Okay, so that's it for our fixed expenses. Let's move on now to week 1 and do our first week of variable expenses. Okay, friends, let's take a quick break from budgeting and see who won the Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck workbook. So I'm going to start by grabbing the URL from the giveaway video. I am using YouTube Random Comment Picker. So I'm going to put the URL in here. We're going to filter duplicate users because people were only supposed to enter the giveaway one time. Okay, so, and you had to have hashtag giveaway in your comment. So, let's see how many people entered the giveaway. 187 people. So, whoever wins, you'll have 1 week to contact me with your like real name and your address for me to send the book to you. If I don't hear back from them in a week, then everyone else will still have the chance to win the workbook. So let's go ahead and get started. Good luck, everyone. Congratulations to Dylan and Rebecca Bowles. It said, I appreciate your transparency. Sorry, my alarm just went off. Appreciate your transparency and openness. Takes a lot of courage to help others by exposing your own life. Oh, thank you so much. So, Rebecca, you have until midnight on Wednesday, October 5th to email me at jbleecher@gmail.com with your address. If I don't hear from you by then the next day, which is October 6th, so next Thursday, I will do the drawing once again for the next winner. Congratulations, guys. Thanks for playing, everyone. So this is for week 1, which for us is going to be September 29th through October 5th. Okay, so for our income, we're going to have my pay, and we did have a coffee. Somebody bought us a coffee this week. So my income, I try to pay myself $507 a week so that we can stay on budget in all of our categories. Unfortunately, that doesn't always happen, and this is one of those weeks where it's not going to happen. I was only able to bring home $342 this week. So this income is a combination of Etsy, YouTube, Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, my Amazon affiliate link, like just and other affiliate links. So like, I have lots of different streams of income, and they're all low, but together we've been able to live off of it. So it's been exciting. But we did have a Buy Me a Coffee, and I do want to give a shout out to Janet. Thank you so much, Janet. Janet, I'm going to show you exactly where that money is going in just a moment here. Okay, so for our bills, the bills that I cover is loan number 2. We make a payment to this every single week. This is a debt, and every week we pay them $142. By paying them every week, we're going to be able to pay off the loan a little bit faster because there are more, there's 52 weeks in a year versus making 12 monthly payments. So I think it's like a difference of what would 12, let's see, 12 times 4, 48 minus 52. So like we make 4 extra payments a year if I did that, if I'm calculating that the right way. Okay. Next is garbage and Alliant. Okay, so Alliant is the gas for our house. So we normally put, these are both bills, we normally put $5 towards garbage every week, and then we pay it once every 3 months. And then we usually put $10 toward Alliant every week, and then we pay that once a month. So once we reach $40. Here's the deal though. I'm not gonna pay anything this week, so we're gonna have to make up for that later on in the month. I haven't done that yet, so we'll see how that goes. So up here, 342 plus 5 would be 347. 347 minus 142 would be 205. Okay, so we do have cash envelopes and we have sinking funds and we do savings normally. And I'm going to write down all the categories that we normally do, but we're not going to be able to put money in all of these categories today. So to start with, our cash envelopes. These are the envelopes that I carry around with me in my wallet, and they cover food, gas, miscellaneous, and spending. And then up here for sinking funds, we have car maintenance, car registration, Christmas, and vet. Okay, and then down here we have our savings challenges. So, and we're not doing anything with extra debt right now because right now our focus is on building up a $1,000 cushion for our checking account so that when we get really low like this, we have a buffer. Okay, so we have 205. So remember, 5 of that is from Buy Me a Coffee. That's gonna go to Logan for his allowance. So for spending money, we usually do $45 a week, 20 for me, 20 for David, and 5 for Logan. Well, we don't have money for David and I this week, but because of that Buy Me a Coffee, Logan's still gonna get his allowance. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I absolutely hate taking money from Logan. So that makes me so happy. We can still give him his money. We don't need gas this week. We're gonna skip miscellaneous. And then what I've decided to do is skip these other categories this week and put all of our money towards food, because honestly, at this point, it's already hard enough for us to stick to a budget of about $200, like $190 to $200 for food, and I can't go any lower. We've done pantry challenges a lot recently, and my pantry's low. It's just not possible. So I really need that money for food. So we actually have to spend it on food this week. So that means everything else is going to be 0, which means no cash envelope stuffing video tomorrow. I'm so sad. When I sat down to do this today, I was like, oh, no cash stuff envelope video tomorrow. But we always play a little game where the audience gets to pick numbers for the games and the cash envelope stuffing. So all of the numbers that you picked, we'll be using those in next week's video where we stuff all of our cash envelopes. Okay. So 205 so this came to 205, which means we've zeroed out our budget here at this category. So everything else is going to be 0. Bringing our budget down to 0. We always zero out our budget at the end of the week. Even on good weeks where we can fill all these categories, I like to have a place for all of my money. So knowing exactly where my money is going to go. Okay, so it's going to be okay. We have to make up for the garbage and Alliant later in the month. These can be made up throughout the year. Savings challenges, really those are for fun. I mean, they also help, but they're also for fun. And then gas, I have money for gas. Miscellaneous, we just won't get anything extra this week. Logan still gets his spending, and we have plenty of money for food, so it's going to be fine. Okay, friends, so that is it for this first setup. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And I will see you all again next time. Bye, everyone.